So hello everyone, today we will be discussing a problem from BMath ISI 2009 entrance exam. The problem is this: it is on complex numbers, and as I have told you guys before, whenever there is a complex number, if you use the geometry of the complex number or e to the power I theta form, the problem becomes much more simpler. And whenever there is complex number, there can be a beautiful hidden meaning, hidden transformation like this one. As you can see, this one is a very important transformation and it is very helpful in physics and maths too, and we will see later this transformation in some later video. So now let's start the discussion for that particular problem. So normally we can represent any 2D number using a Cartesian plane, or we can represent any number in the polar plane like this. So the left one is the Cartesian plane, the right one is the polar plane. Any number can be represented using those two formats. In Cartesian plane, we use the parallel lines x and y axis, and in the Cartesian plane we use the distance and the theta and the circular arcs. As you can see, as I move the point, they represent exactly same position, but the representations are different. So the representations are something like this. In the Cartesian we use x and y, and in the polar we use r and theta, where r is the length of the arrow and the theta is the angle between the arrow and the positive x-axis. So the one important thing should be noticed that if I move the point, after one rotation it completes the whole plane. If I again move it any further, it is overlapping with the previous position. That means for the uniqueness of a particular point, the theta must be in between 0 and pi by 2. Keep this in the back of your mind. Now, so from our expression we can see that the absolute value of any number is equals to r. This particular thing simply means that it represents a circle with a radius of r, like shown here. Now in our problem, the omega's value is 1. That means our radius is 1, and we can write the number omega as just equals to e to the power I theta. That means it represents a unit circle. I hope up to this point everything is clear. So omega to the power 4 can be written as something like this, and from the additional constraint in our problem, it is that the imaginary part of omega to the power 4 is equals to 0. That means sine 4 theta is equals to 0. So from the law of sine we can say that 4 theta must be equals to n pi, where n can be any natural number including 0. Now from this we can write that theta must be equals to n pi by 4. But remember, for the uniqueness, the theta must be in range of 0 to 2 pi, and we cannot include 2 pi because it is actually the point 0. So the only possible values of n is 0 to 7, and hence the number of complex numbers which satisfy our condition is 8. And this is the beautiful solution of the particular problem. So I hope you guys have understood this.